Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Barakathe Yahweh, Barakathe Yahushai, Barakathe Yahweh, Barakathe Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders at Great Millstone, which have been diligently doing the work for many years and maintaining and feeding the hopeful elect of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And to you hopeful elect out there on the four corners of the planet Earth in confusion to face, keep faith, keep fighting. We're going to jump right into it. This is a RFID vaccine update because things are moving with this chip, man, because they're starting to set the system up, because what they're setting up, hold on, Salakia, is going to be called the Internet of Things, right? So everything is going to be set up in one big system. That's why it's going to be called the beast system. All right. So what they're doing now is more information is coming out about these vaccines and the RFID chip that's attached to it. So I'm getting ready to play this video, and then I'm going to play a couple more videos and get a couple scripts. So Lord willing, this is edifying. And watch, man, they're setting it up perfect. That's how we know we can give glory and honor unto our power, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has told us of these things, man. Just like in the scriptures, he said, once it come to pass, you're going to know that a prophet have been amongst you. Now we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua deals with prophecy, because he's told us of these things, and it's happened just like it happens. That's power, man. All right? So let's go ahead and play this.
Kill 100 million, 150 million or more with a new vaccine. Therefore, the U.S. government has stepped out and said, we'll need to use another way to make sure that that vaccine can be delivered to people who want it.
This is just a trial run, because now all these have the RFID chip in them. That's the chip right there. So now they are test running how to disperse a chip to every single, if not majority, of the United States citizens with a chip. Let's say this vaccine could just be water. Say it's the saline solution. The whole point is the chip that's attached to it. That's what they want to do. They want to, this is a trial run to say, okay, let's say this vaccine, nothing's in it. What is the point of it? Is this, the chip. They're going to print out millions of RFID chips, put them onto these vaccines in a minute. They might not be administering the actual chip, but this is a trial run. This is a dry run of dispersing out the chip to massive amounts of people. You know, look at it in the spirit, because this solution, this could just be, because some people are saying the disease is fake, some people saying it's real. Either way, this chip being produced on a massive scale and being put into vials, that's what they want. So this is a trial run to say it's a grooming process. Just like I told you, brothers, before, with sex offenders, okay? People that deal with pedophiles, look it up. They do something called grooming, okay? Before they actually commit the sexual act to a child, they actually groom the child before they do it, man. It's in psychology. If you brothers look into it, they look at it, they say that they do things way before. It might be years, months, weeks, but grooming is a process they take to get the person warmed up to the actual act. Okay, it might just be, oh, here's some candy. Then next it's, oh, here's a candy with a handshake. Now it's candy with holding your shoulder. Now it's candy with you sitting on a lap. It's just progression. Same thing with Esau. He's giving you this chip piecemeal. He's forcing on you, but he's subtly forcing it on you. So now millions of people will be injected with these so-called vaccines, but the chip is attached to it, because now they can just put the vaccine in you, pop the chip that says, okay, this would have been somebody that would have been chip. All right.
So how exactly does AppyJect work?
Well, if you've ever used an eyedropper where you in your eye take a little squeeze bottle, that technology is called blow, fill, seal. And that is exactly the same technology we're using. There are eyedropper facilities in the U.S., not many, but a few, that we are going to upgrade so they can handle vaccines. Then what will happen is those facilities will make the containers right here that will hold the vaccine. We will add a needle hub to them, and voila, you have a pre-filled syringe that's ready to use.
So where will they be manufactured, and what is significant about that now and going forward?
Well, we haven't announced yet which of the facilities in the U.S. will receive the upgrades. We're in discussions with all of the major U.S. manufacturers, but there are not many that do this on U.S. soil. What's going to happen is we'll choose one or two of those facilities in the next few weeks, and then we will begin to install all kinds of upgraded equipment that will all be approved by the FDA. Eventually, what we're going to do, starting next year, is build entire new factories capable of doing up to 330 million doses every month, so that the entire U.S. population can be filled and finished from these brand new factories that we're building on U.S. soil.
Look at that. So they're gearing to where they can be making these on U.S. soil. Now all they got to do is just slip that chip in there, man. So these machines can produce millions of insertable chips, man. It's just going to be a slight conversion. Look how they're telling you right now. They say we can upgrade these factories. So they already got the machines sitting there. Isn't this convenient? These machines that do these type of things are now conveniently when in history have they been able to mass produce 300 plus million doses of something and be able to pump it out this way? This is the only time in history it's ever been able to be done, man. That's why it says measure thou the time diligently in itself. So you measuring in the time and you're seeing it like, oh wow, this technology is just now tied. This technology with the system, the mark of the beast, and the RFID chip is plain, man. They're grooming them. They're grooming the people.
How does the optional RFID chip work?
Look at that. Optional RFID chip. It's optional, right? But it's not going to be optional because they're going to make that thing mandatory.
Do these devices that are injected
Look.
have the capacity to also have a small chip? What that chip does is it has the unique serial number for each dose. It is designed so that there is no counterfeiting. It's designed so that we'll know exactly that the right dose hasn't expired. However, that chip only refers to the dose. There's no personal information, no patient information. It's simply like a barcode, only we know instantaneously where and when that dose has been used. That also helps public health officials know when there are outbreaks. Have we vaccinated enough people in those areas? That technology is purely
That's
optional,
tracking.
however, and the U.S. government hasn't
Is
even
that not
decided if
tracking?
they're going to
That's tracking.
use it.
How quickly can you manufacture the vaccine?
So that's that, man. So I'm gonna post the link, and now it's lo and behold, today Florence, Italy has rolled out the first social distancing device that is going to be used at the whole. Why is it that the so-called the Vatican and dealing with the Pope is the first ones to have this technology being used in their facilities? So let's go ahead and play this video. Let me play there's another one that's, there we go. We'll play this one. This is a little bit longer.
Opera di Santa Maria del Fiore, or Cathedral Foundation, which runs the Florence Cathedral, the Baptistry, the Bell Tower, and the Cathedral Museum, the Museo dell'Opera del Duomo, intends to reopen the monuments and the museum for tourist visits in the next few days. These visits will be made in full security, in addition to the mask and the gloves, which everyone has to wear in this period. The Opera del Duomo will put at the disposal of visitors the device that you see me wearing and holding, which is a sensor, so that if a visitor to the cathedral or to the museum inadvertently draws too near someone else, the light that here you see absolutely still will suddenly begin to move, and there will be an audible sensation, a kind of buzz that will alert you that you've gotten too close to someone else and you have to regain correct.
See, look at that. They're already grooming the people. Here it goes. Now this is the actual people coming in. This was 6 days ago. All right, they announced it on March 18th, right? on May 18th, Salakia. And then now today, fast forward today, it's actually being used. Now check this out. Look at that, man. This is that mark of the beast technology where you're going to have to stay. What's going to be, instead of having these wearable, they're going to insert it, man. Everything is, the stage is being set. Okay, the stage is being set. One of the first places to run it out, because that goes into the what? The false prophet, man. All right. It's all a system. It's going to encompass so-called religion, military, financial. All of it is going to be under that umbrella of the system of the beast, man. All right. I'm just going to put one scripture. Hold on. And it's clear, man. This is clear as day. It's the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 3, one of my favorite scriptures, and it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it's speaking now, man. Everything it's talking. The prophecies are talking and living in real life, man. It's jumped out of the book and it's now in front of your face. Now we know that a prophet have been among us. Our power deals with prophecy, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar-Kodash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar-Kodash. We're almost home, Akim. Keep faith. Shalom.